Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Balboa Show, baby. And in this video, we're going to be looking at the stars, the superstars, the women, and the legends who will not be in WWE 2K20. But before we get started, if you want brand new custom logos to your design specification, go ahead and check out at IA Visual Art on Instagram and Twitter. Go ahead and DM them. It's actually me who's doing the logos, Disney theme, Marvel themes, whatever themes you want. Go ahead and DM at IA Visual Arts to get started from as little as £5 freaking pounds. So let's talk about the rumored people and the factual releases that will be removed from WWE 2K20. So let's start off with Chris Jericho, Y2J himself, who signed with All Elite Wrestling, which means he most likely will not be in WWE 2K20. I mean, WWE do not even want AEW shirts in their stand, so they're not going to have a signed AEW superstar in their game, and most likely we're not going to get like the old WCW debut version of Chris Jericho. No variations of Jericho in this game as well. Also, Dean Ambrose will not be in WWE 2K20 if it's not a rib. If this whole thing about Dean Ambrose leaving is true, which most likely it is, Dean Ambrose after WrestleMania is leaving the WWE, which means he will not be in WWE 2K20, not part of their roster, and this could be the last game in history that we get to play as Dean Ambrose in WWE 2K19, so make good use of that. Also, the legend, the WCW legend, the WWE legend, who beat Brock Lesnar in like 5 seconds, Goldberg. If he decides to go to AEW, which the rumors were swelling up with, AEW being in contact with Goldberg, Tony Khan was in contact with Bill Goldberg, he even said it. If AEW does claim Goldberg, if he does appear at Double or Nothing or one of their shows later in the year, it is most likely we will not be getting Goldberg in WWE 2K20. The next superstar is Jason Jordan, who has been injured since, was it last year's SummerSlam? Or before that even, when he had to relinquish the tag team championship title belts with Seth Rollins. He has been, I think that's what he had to do, I can't remember now, but basically he's been injured. It doesn't seem like he's ever allowed to wrestle again, and he's been given a backstage role in WWE, so maybe they'll free up that roster spot, and it doesn't seem like Jason Jordan will be in the game next year. I mean, I couldn't think why he would be in the game in 2K20. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to play as Jason Jordan unless you love Jason Jordan. Go ahead, tell me in the comments right now. The next superstar is Hideo Itami, who has recently been released along with Tye Dillinger and TJP. But I loved being him in 2K19, and it's very sad that we can't play as Hideo Itami in the next game as Kenta. But you know, it's for his career, and I'm happy to see him go to somewhere where they will use him properly, man. He's one of the greatest superstars, the greatest kickers in the friggin' professional wrestling world. The next superstar is Nick Miller, who has left earlier. I think it was earlier this year or a couple of months ago. So Shane Thorne is actually still in the part of the roster, so he should still be in the game. But it seems like Nick Miller has left WWE, so don't expect him to be in the game. Also, if the Revival do leave, Scott Wilder, Dash Dawson, if they do leave for All Elite Wrestling, well then they will not be in WWE 2K20. But that one is all about time. Time will tell. But the next two superstars is TJ Perkins and Tye Dillinger, which I've mentioned with Hideo Itami. They have been recently released, so they will not be in WWE 2K20. So the next superstar is the phenomenal AJ Styles, whose contract is running out soon. He also tweeted, you know, that he never signed a new contract with WWE. So that kind of puts it out there that maybe. A lot of people are saying no, even I'm doubtful that he would ever leave WWE. I mean, he's been given such an incredible position as WWE champion, a huge WWE championship reign. So it will be kind of shocking if he does leave WWE, but I'd love to see him in All Elite Wrestling. So the cover star of 2K19, this is just a rumor, this ain't facts, but the cover star of 2K19 may not even be in WWE 2K20, people. The next superstar is Aiden English, who has transitioned from a superstar into a commentator on 205 Live. So I think just like Jason Jordan, he was injured for most of last year, I think it was. So he'll still be in the game for this year, but maybe in 2K21, I don't think he'll be in that game if he doesn't come back to in-ring competition. The next superstar who wasn't in 2K19 is a legend, the legend himself, Arn Anderson. He wasn't in 2K19, but if you expected the legendary 4 Horsemen member to be a part of 2K20, don't expect it, because he won't be in 2K20 unless he signs some sort of legend deal, because I think he was working backstage in WWE for now, but perhaps they can make him sign a legend deal where he can actually be a part of the WWE game, just like Mick Foley and, you know, Ric Flair. And so he can actually be part of the game to get some royalty checks for that. So that's not 100% out of the question, but yeah, Arn Anderson got released, so don't expect him to be in the next game. Well, he wasn't even in this game, so yeah. The next superstar is Dolph Ziggler, whose contract is also running up, and this is a case of whether he leaves WWE, whether he goes to AEW, whether he goes to the independent circuits. Well, that's up to him, of course. But yeah, if he does leave, then I wouldn't expect Dolph Ziggler to be in the next game. Also, 2 superstars who asked for their release recently, who've been making waves in the news, is Mike and Maria Kanellis. So they actually said, it was leaked that they asked for their release. So if they do get released, they end up getting released by the end or by the release of WWE 2K20. Well, don't expect them to be on the main roster. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and check out @IA Arts for all your logo and banner art needs from as little as £5 freaking pounds. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Is there any superstar that I missed out? I know there was a lot of rumor kind of ones, but there was a lot of factual releases which may not be in 2K20. I mean, that's a lot of spots taken out of WWE 2K20, so hopefully we get some new WWE NXT superstars in that game, maybe some performance centers, like for example like Chelsea Green. Like, I'd love to see the performance center, like high profile performance center recruits in this year's game, which I think will be awesome. New legend, maybe like The Rock's dad or Bob Orton. Those would be some cool inclusions. I mean, they were in 2011 or 2010, which I absolutely love. So yeah, hopefully they include some amazing new legends rather than the same old ones that we keep getting every year. Honestly, I don't even beat them very much. I mean, I love the Dusty Rhodes, man. I hope he still is in next year's game. But yeah, guys, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hope you all have a great day. God bless every single one of you. Good night and bang.